Welcome back. Well, how you doing? Did you miss me? You probably didn't. It's okay though, cause I missed you. All right, welcome back to another video. How y'all doing? Woo! Good to see ya. When I tell you it's snowing, look, I gotta show y'all this real quick. Like, I think I'm gonna be trapped inside the house forever, bro. Look at this. Let me turn this camera around. I mean, it's a blizzard outside. It's a blizzard. I'm like, dang. I ain't going nowhere, you know? Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to draw the ear. I already did eyes, nose, mouth. It only makes sense I do the ears, you know? What else should I do next? The forehead? I'll do the forehead tomorrow. Let me stop. Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to draw the ear, of course, in my stylized approach. But these principles still work for realistic ears or whatever. So don't even worry, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna be taking you step by step about how I draw my ears. The basic things you wanna think about whenever you're drawing the ear, and also a few tips that you wanna use and tricks on how to draw the ear easier and faster, okay? So, with all that being said, let's hop into the video. You guys already know what you're forgetting to do. I don't want to do anything rash, but I can't start the video until you guys all like the like button. It's just the rules of the game. No like, no video. It's just how it works. Oh, my bad. You said you hit the button? My bad. I'm sorry. To you, I apologize. Okay, if you liked the video already, without even me saying to, come inside, you're VIP. All the VIPs come in. Okay, VIP access only. All right. But everyone else who decided to not like the video because they want to be hard-headed, because they want to be different, because they just want to be rebellious, it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I can't physically force you to like the video. You know what I'm saying? It's all by choice. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna get off easy. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I find out that you didn't like the like button. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I do whenever I'm drawing the ear is I start off with a basic foundation for the face, okay? So, what I do is I go up in this angle like so, okay? Now, what I do sometimes is I also make a very thin rectangle shape, just like that, okay? And then what I do is I go out slightly, making this diamond shape or this pointed arrow shape. Now, once you get here, what I do is I come down from this first line and I curve inward, then I go out, okay? And then I go back in and I curve it back up to this bump we just made, okay? This line, I curve downward, and then I come in just like so until these parts line up, okay? All right, and then also what I do is I come down from this angle and make this line. This is gonna pretty much be like the inside parts of the ear. I'm not even sure what it's called, but I come down from here, and then I also do this part right here, and then all this I just round it off because this is actually the fold of the ear right here, okay? So this is what I mean when I do that. All right, now this inside part of the ear, the ears are very like complex, like they have different shapes to it from the inside. All right, most of the time I keep it really simple, okay, just like this. All right, and that's pretty much the overall like shape that you're gonna get whenever you're drawing the ear. Another way you can draw the ear is even more simple. You can go up, go down, curve, just like this inward. All right, and then you can just draw a line like this, curve it in, going all the way down like that, and then drawing this inside shape, okay? And then draw another line like so, and keeping the ear very simple, right? Now these are the kind of the ears that I draw. You know, they're simple, but they're still readable. Okay, now this one right here is more realistic, like what you would get with a more realistic ear. But this one's more simple. So it depends on what kind of style you're gonna go for. So you gotta decide what style of art that you wanna, go for, and then you can just base the ear off of that. You can also play around with the ears. Okay, ears can come in all different kinds of shapes and sizes. You can have big ears, small ears. It doesn't really matter what kind of ears you want to go for. All right. For example, let's say you want someone with more, narrow ears or flatter ears. Okay, what I just do is I drew my little angle. I do more upward, of course. The little rectangular box. Okay, and then what I do is from here I go out. Okay, then I go back in. All right. After that, I draw a curve from here. Go in, making this little S shape that we usually see. All right, and then from behind the ear, I go out, and I pretty much do that. And that's pretty much how I draw ears that are more flatter to the head. All right. Reason why I like to do this shape first, okay, is because you can base the ear angle just off of this first, rectangular shape that you make, this first fold or crease of the ear. Okay, it really does, define what kind of ear you're gonna go for. Let's say you want to draw like an elf, okay, an elf ear. All I do is just draw this rectangular shape, and I make this point, okay, and then I pretty much just go off of this part, like what I did with the rest of the ear, and I curve it in, go in with that S shape, all right, and then go out and again making that, and then just like this we have like an elf ear or a pointed ear. Okay, and that's pretty much how you can play around with the different kinds of ears to get different kind of characters. Okay, and of course from this crease halfway in, I always make that fold inward. Okay, now this fold can of course vary on the character that you're gonna go for, but most of the time it's gonna just have that simple shape. And of course, all these ears can be broken up into individual shapes. Okay, so like for example, this elf ear, you can draw a flat line, okay, and then just go point it and just come down. Okay, for this one, you can go flat line or straight line. You can go up, you can go straight down, and then you can go in, making this kind of slanted rectangular shape. For this more rounded ear, you can go flat line, angle line, curve, okay, and then connect it back, okay. Then for this more jagged ear, you can go straight line, up, out, in, out, and then curve it in, kind of like the letter B, all right, but like more stylized, okay. And pretty much all of these ears have a basic shape to them. All right, that's why I love shapes. All right, people think that shapes are cap. Whenever I say, yo, draw shapes, I'm not capping, bro. If you can break it down into a simplest form, you can pretty much get any kind of ear shape that you want. As you can see, it's not too much difference from the side view. All right, it's pretty the same for the most part. Okay, I think the only one that changes the most is the elf ear, because when you're drawing the elf ear, okay, it's gonna be pointed more like this, come down, and then you can just draw in the line, just like this, okay, and then you pretty much have the elf ear, just like so. So now we're gonna be going to the more difficult part of the ear, which is going to be the back of the ear. Okay, people have a hard time drawing the back of the ear, like from behind. So now we're gonna get into that in just a second. All right, so when you're drawing the ear from the back, okay, it's more simple per se. So I'm gonna give you the basic rundown on how you would want to go about drawing the ear from like the back angle. what I usually do when I'm drawing the ear from the back is start off by drawing a curve, like a bump shape, okay? Now this is gonna be like where the head goes, but this is gonna be the bump shape, just like so. And you're gonna get that right there, okay? Now what you wanna do is from this corner, you wanna go up and just curve and follow the same shape. You can probably add some form to it, okay? But add this curving shape for the ear, all right? Whatever the ear is, all right? And just connect it back like that, and that's pretty much it, all right? And I'm not lying, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's simple, but a little like it's hard to like put your brain around, okay? I feel like the ear from the front views are more difficult because there's so much structure inside the inside, but from the back view, there's not that much, okay? What I do is I also lighten this area, not connected too much, maybe use some broken lines so it can look, you know, connected but not fully, okay? And of course, this part of the ear is gonna mostly be in shadow, okay? And that's pretty much how it works. If I start off with a bump, it can be pointed, it can be round, okay? And then whatever ear I'm going for, let's do the elf ear again. This is gonna be where the head is, okay? It's gonna connect to the head. I just go up, then I curve it right back down. You can do the earlobe, okay? Its own separate part, using this basic shape, just like so. And just like that, we have the ears from the back view. Okay, now I know it seems impossible to be this easy, but it really is. Okay, most of the time, the stuff that people think is complicated, if you just break it down simply enough, it becomes easier than before. Let's say we have our head from the back view. Okay, this will be our head from the back view. Our neck, or whatever. Okay, and we're not gonna get into the anatomy of the neck or whatever, but that's gonna be the back view of the head. Basically, how you do from the back view is you're gonna draw this bump on the side of the head, just like so, and then just draw in a nice curvy line that connects backward, and just like that, we have the ears from the back of the head, and that's pretty much how the whole thing goes. All right, and of course, you can add like hair or whatever that goes up. I'm not gonna do too much with the hair. The hair is gonna be a separate tutorial. Okay, so I mean, it's easier in my opinion, but like I said, it can be hard to grasp for others. There's also different kinds of ears from the back. Like sometimes the ears, they're not gonna always be a perfect bump. Sometimes this bump can go in and curve out, okay, and curve back in. You know, it depends on what kind of ear you're gonna go for, but that's the simplest way I can teach it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, always start off with this first initial bump shape, and then build off of that, okay? And then it'll be easier to understand the ears once you get that general shape done. So yeah, that's pretty much my tutorial on how I draw ears. Like I said, most of the time when I'm teaching this stuff, it's gonna be separate from realism. All right, realism is gonna be a whole different category or playlist on my YouTube channel on how to draw. Most of these ears are gonna be stylized, but what you want to remember is that even though these are stylized ears, or cartoon ears, they still have the same anatomy as a realistic ear, okay? Like it would still apply the same kind of principles whenever you're drawing realistic ears. Once you get comfortable, you can start doing wacky kind of ears. Like you could do you can do your ear with a really big earlobe that droops down, making this shape. Maybe the dude has gauges, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he has gauges, but you still want to get that initial shape down, and then that inside part, and that little S shape that curves in, that other line, okay? And then start building off of that, and you can get all kinds of different ears, all right? you know, that's gonna be more like advanced tutorials. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, make sure you guys smash that like button and let me know what other tutorials you guys like to learn. Okay, and also if you guys want more tutorials, or you know, want to get more in-depth, I do all that in-depth tutorial stuff on my Patreon. It's like hours long. Of course on YouTube I keep it more short, but if you guys want hour-long videos and in-depth and really get into details, then my Patreon's the best place to go. All right, and also I do one-on-one teachings there too. So if you guys want a specific tutorial for just yourself, I got you over there. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share for more, all right? And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.